And the already tense ties between India and Canada have now plunged even further. Now, in an explosive investigation, India's Economic Intelligence Agency has uncovered an international syndicate of human traffickers linked to Canada. The central agency found that at least 260 Canadian colleges are suspected to have been involved in a money laundering case linked to trafficking illegal Indian migrants from Canada to the United States. The investigation is part of a probe into the death of an Indian family that was attempting to illegally enter the United States from Canada back in 2022. The family of three froze to death on the U.S.-Canada border in Manitoba after traffickers left them in the middle of a snowstorm. The money laundering probe launched by India has exposed the international syndicate of human traffickers in Canada. Investigations reveal that these traffickers arrange admissions in Canadian colleges and universities and then use the student visas to send Indians to the United States illegally. Now, the probe has also revealed that the Indian students are being charged between $60,000 to $70,000 by Canadian agents to illegally cross into the United States. In recent months, India has repeatedly raised concerns over the safety and well-being of its nationals in Canada. Not just border crossings, Indian students have also been victims to deadly gun violence in Canada as well. Over the past 2 weeks, at least 3 Indian students have been murdered, and New Delhi has now demanded a thorough investigation into the killings.
In the last week or so, we have had unfortunate tragedies in Canada. 3 Indian students have been murdered in violent crimes. We are deeply saddened by these terrible tragedies that have struck our nationals in Canada. Safety and security and welfare of Indian nationals, in particular students, for us in Canada and elsewhere is a matter of paramount importance. Our High Commission in Ottawa and our consulates are in regular touch with local authorities for their welfare and for their safety. We have also issued advisory for our nationals and our students to exercise extreme caution and remain vigilant in view of the deteriorating security environment in Canada as a result of the growing incidence of hate crimes and criminal violence.
Meanwhile, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau continues to crack down on the influx of migrants from other countries, particularly India. Last month, Ottawa ended the fast-track visa program for international students from India and 13 other countries. And the Canadian government has also requested Indian students living in the country to resubmit crucial documents such as study permits and visas for re-verification. Canada has reviewed around 500,000 documents in 2024 alone and lowered the number of visa applications from India students. And New Delhi now accusing 260 Canadian colleges of human trafficking, it looks like the widening gulf between the two nations is only going to continue to grow even wider.